Hey everyone, E3 is going on right now, and there's some announcements that I'm actually looking forward to, seeing when they come out. Just do a quick little list of the announcements from E3 that I'm looking forward to. Sea of Thieves. This kind of looks pretty cool. I'm not entirely sure if it's something, I'd play every day or, every chance I got, but it seems like it's gonna be a fun game to play. Basically, if you don't know what it is, you are a pirate, and you get together with your friends, kind of an MMO in that way, where, you go out doing pirate things, looking for treasure, and, plundering and all that fun stuff. It looked pretty good from the, from the video that they showed at E3 of it, and, I don't remember when it's actually coming out, but I think for now, I think they said if you pre-order it, you can get into a beta, or there's a way that you can get into a beta of it now. Another thing that I am looking forward to from the EA press conference that they did, Star Wars Battlefront 2. I didn't play the first one. Actually, as we speak, I'm downloading the first one from EA Access on my Xbox, since they have that open for free during E3, or at least until actually a little bit beyond that, until June 18th. You can log into or you can just download games that are part of EA Access. It's free, and until June 18th. So that was one of the games that was free in there, and I hadn't played the first one, so I'll see how I like the first one. And I think on the Xbox I saw there was a deal that it's $10 right now. But back to Battlefront 2. It looks really good. There's something about it that piqued interest to me. They did a whole 40 versus 40 thing on was it Palace, and I can't remember. I just remember there was they kind of recreated a battle from episode 1. I just can't remember the name of the planet. Oh, this is bad. Oh wow. So this one is even going to have a story mode that apparently connects Return of the Jedi to Force Unleashed. There'll be some sort of connection between the two via the story mode, which, once again, that intrigues me as well. So, of all that, I mean, I actually can't wait for this one. That should be really fun. Another thing from the EA press conference, they showed off a game that I'm not entirely sure if it's something I will get, but I really like the concept and it looked really good. It's called A Way Out, where basically you play as either this new guy to a prison, or this other guy that's been in the prison for a while that you become friends with, and you have to work together to, you know, get out of prison. And it's kind of, and what makes me kind of hesitant of this is that you have to play it split screen with someone in the same room. And I mean, I know me personally, that now my friends that I would play that with, you know, live in the same state as me, won't be able to play in the same room as me. So that could be an issue, and I think that could be a very big issue for the game in general, because it's all offline story mode, you know, and you have to have someone else there. But the idea of it is actually pretty cool, I think, and it just feels like it's gonna be one of those things where on paper it sounded really good, but in the execution it won't be. I even shouldn't say that, because it looks like it will, even in execution it will be good, but it's just that barrier of you actually have to have two people physically in the same room together, playing on the same TV, you know, and it's just, I think we're kind of beyond that at this point. Especially, I mean, I'm sure that game's going to either get a T or M rating, so it's going to be difficult for that game, I think. But they showed off a lot of cool tech in it, where it was like, they showed one person seeing a cutscene while the other person isn't seeing a cutscene, but is looking from like above, you know, and you can see the person in the cutscene while they're not in the cutscene. It's really interesting and cool, and I hope that game does well. I really do, because it looked really good, it looked really fun. It's just that barrier of you have to have two people in the same room, and that I think is going to be the most difficult thing for that game. So a game that I think people have been waiting to hear from for a while is Skyrim for the Switch. That is coming with some extra Nintendo things along with it, like, I guess, Link styled, you know, clothing for your person in Skyrim, and the Master Sword you can obtain in Skyrim. I think someone at one point did something like that for Skyrim as a mod. I faintly remember something like that, where someone did like Legend of Zelda stuff for Skyrim as a mod, but I could be wrong. I mean, that looks good, and I think that's actually, like most things with the Switch, it sounds pretty cool, you know, to be able to play Skyrim on the go like that. You know, full-fledged Skyrim on, you know, playing on the go without having lugging around like a laptop or something. Also, we saw more Mario Odyssey. Knew that was coming. And I think a little thing they probably shoehorned in there, we heard that there is going to be a Pokemon game that is RPG styled, you know, just like the, you know, Game Boy games, or DS Game Boy games, you know. I feel like that was kind of shoehorned after they had their announcement last week where they said there was going to be a Pokemon game on the Switch, but then it's just, yeah, we're porting Pokemon Tekken to Switch. Yay. I think they heard the backlash from that. They just announced that something is coming. They didn't give it a name, they didn't show anything, they just said later next year there will be a, you know, Pokemon game like the main series on the Switch, which should be really interesting. It should be really fun, I think. It makes me want to get a Switch even more in anticipation for that. During the Xbox announcement, we also got a announcement for Life is Strange Before the Storm, which is a prequel to Life is Strange, where it's going to take place before everything in the main series game took place. I don't know if it's going to be as shocking and weird and fun as the original, because we're dealing with just Chloe and Rachel. So unless Rachel had some sort of weird powers too, I don't know. I don't know how this is gonna be, but you know what? I want more Life is Strange, so hey. Next on the list is they announced the Xbox One X, which, you know, it was called the Scorpion before that, and everything, you know, is basically a faster, more powerful Xbox One. Great. I don't have a 4K TV, don't really care for 4K in general, doesn't really mean anything to me. I mean, it looks nice. It's actually smaller than the Xbox One S, but heavier, a little bit heavier than the Xbox One S. But hey, it's a thing. It's coming. If you haven't gotten the Xbox One, you might want to wait for that. The other thing that we found out from that announcement is they're going to do backwards compatibility with the original Xbox. So or probably select titles like they do with the 360 will work with the Xbox One X. I don't know if it's just the Xbox One X. It feels like it's more of a software thing, so maybe all the Xbox Ones it will work with. I have no confirmation of that, but I don't see why it wouldn't work. They even said that you'll be able to network with all three. So, like, if say you wanted to do like a LAN party of Halo, and you wanted to, you know, play with 4 people on 4 different TVs, you could get an Xbox, you know, 360, an Xbox One, and another, you know, 360 or Xbox One. Put the disc in, do the install where you have to do for the compatibility on the older ones, and as long as they're on the same network, they would be able to see each other, and you'd be able to play Halo together, you know, on the same network. So, doing LAN parties a little bit easier on the Xbox side. So these are just some of the things that I'm looking forward to that came out of E3 this week. Let me know in the comments what you think you're looking forward to, and until next time, bye.
5 a.m. and we are in trouble, but we don't really care. Tell ourselves there's always tomorrow, but it will still be there. No, they don't pick us up, instead they knock us down, and that's the way it goes until we're in the ground.